Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you about DJI Mavic 3G drone controller setting, how to do the setting for the controller before you fly. So let's proceed. If you look at the screen, this is the main controller screen. When you switch on your screen, so controller will be like this, the display. So what do you have to do before you fly? Make sure you switch on the controller first and then you switch on your drone. Overall setting will tell you how to do this thing, and then before you fly you must have these settings. So what you have to do, first switch on your controller and then switch on your drone. How to switch on? So take your drone, check everything is okay, just there is nothing, any dust or damage. So put the drone and switch on your drone by clicking one and the second time and press for 2 seconds. So what happens, the drone will switch on, it will give you some beep. Then what you have to do, you have to wait for drone to connect. So once it's connect with the controller, you will see DJI Mavic 3T and then you enter camera view. So these are the pre-flight checklist. So make sure the normal mode will be there, is green on the left side. And then what you have to do, you have to check return home, RTH. So it should be like when it return home, it will go to height and then it will return, so that if there is a tree or any obstacle, it avoids. So maximum altitude, so look at this one, the maximum is 500. So it will give you warning. Fly above 120 meter, it violates in law and regulation. So please check this law or regulation when you're flying in any region. Home point, so either you can choose as your controller as a home point, or either you can choose as the location. Currently is not connected to GPS, so it will show error. There is some obstacles, so you can check the maximum flight distance first, so how long it can fly. So mode 2 normally is the joystick mode, is 90% people use this one. You can check the critical low battery when, let's suppose, the battery is going low. So when it return home, like 20% or how, so it will, you can set that setting. So if it's go 25%, it will return home. Then you can disable upward downward sensors and all that, so don't disable it. Obstacle should be brake, so put a brake when something is there. So horizontal, upward and downward sensor you can adjust, like if there is something in front, it can stop brake at 2.1 meter or something. If it will give you alert like 16 meter there is an obstacle, so it will beep you. So in 3.1 meter you can set to stop. So these settings you can do. So preferably you can do that in 4 meters or something to brake, and alert will be the double of that one, so something like that. So you can do this setting before you fly, so that your drone will not crash, it will stop. Don't disable it please, otherwise it will not sense. So this is the normal setting you can see on the screen. Next is about, you can check the battery level. So you can see on the right top, you will show 60% battery. You can see your gimbal easily moving up and down, so you can check these all things whether it's properly working. So that can be checked through the controller also. You can see the camera, the video recording, zoom function you can check. So this is the zoom area, and when you click on zoom, so it will show you the full zoom. That can be shifted. This can be done through the controller. So what we have to do, go to flight controller setting, look at the setting, home point setting, like either it return to the home or either it return to the controller. So if you move around, so it's best to return to the controller. So flight mode should be normal, return to home. So these settings what we did in the beginning, so this can be done through here. So these are the basic settings. You can double check distance limit, maximum flight distance, sensor status, all that. Then you will move to the obstacle sensing setting. This again you can see what you set in the beginning, so whether it's correct or not or saved. Then you go to remote controller setting, controller joystick mode, remote controller calibration, so if it required. Then you go HD mode, so check which type of image you want to take. This is also that thermal drone, so you can click IR and normal image, so that can be recorded. So either you want to record normal video or image, or either you want to record both IR thermal and the normal one, so you can check this one. And the battery, you can see what is the quality, what is the charging. If the any bar is unusual, so please change your battery. Don't fly with the damage or any low battery conditions. Customize battery warning, like if battery is low, you can do it. This is also important, that timed battery self-discharge. If you are not using your drone and your battery is there fully charged, so how many days it can self-discharge. So if you are not using for longer, so make it like 2 days or 5 days to self-discharge, so it will save the life of the battery. So gimbal pitch, smoothness, and start, how gimbal moves up and down. You can move this one and it can move fast or slow. So I suggest you to make it normal smooth pitch and gimbal pitch speed. So this is also, you can see on the screen, it will move very fast. So you can fix it something like not very low, whether it's adjust to the movement. So that is good, 30 to 40% gimbal pitch speed. And then we have a gimbal calibration. To do the calibration, if you feel that your gimbal is not working, is turning, so you can do the calibration. It will start the calibration. So don't move while calibration. If you move your drone while gimbal calibration, it will show you gimbal calibration fail. So better to put it on a flat land and then calibrate it. So gimbal will start calibrating itself. It will move here, there, left, right, up, down, so that it will balance all the 90 degree, 0 degree in that sense. So you can see the gimbal is moving. So let it be calibrated till 100%. Once the gimbal calibrated, it will tell you gimbal calibration successful. It takes like 30 seconds to 40 seconds to calibrate. You can see it moves. And then once gimbal is calibrated, so everything is okay, so you can see gimbal calibration successful. After that, you can see on the screen, and then you can go to further 3 dots. So you can see there are more setting options, where you can see units, in which units you want to do measurements, where you can also see LED settings, you want to stop LEDs or what, navigation beacon on and off. So it will, like in night time when you want to fly, it's like it will blinking the light. You can check at night, so you can see on the screen it show you the blinking of this light, so you can detect at night that your drone is flying that side. And the bottom auxiliary light, it will use for the landing purpose. So once you click on or auto, so you see at the bottom of the drone it on, and you put it auto, so it will depend on the darkness, so it will on while landing, so you can easily see where it is landing. So these are the settings, is very important while flying. Beep is like when your drone is lost, so you ESC beeping, you will on this one in this setting, and then you can see it will beep very louder, so you can easily hear about it, where is it. So rest of the setting is normal for that. So that is all about the setting. So all the things here. So in the drone, after setting, you will see this screen, so you can check further about any other things like camera. You can take photos, you can do single shots, double shot, panorama. You can make a panorama full 360 degree. and you have smart shots. So this is all about DJI. It's about a video, what quality you want. You want IR thermal video, you want a camera only video, so you can see this is the zoom in, zoom out. You can check thoroughly. And this IR and wide is about, IR is thermal detection, so you can see thermal. So that's all about the settings. I hope you like my video. For mapping, please watch my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.